everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing this, the all new Nike Trail 4. You're joining us here in Chamonix, France, the home of trail running, where we're putting this shoe through its paces. So sit back, relax, let's get this review done. So it's great to have you here for another review. We're going to split this review up into various sections as we always do. We'll start out with the facts and figures, move on to the likes, the dislikes, and then conclusion, and seeing if this is going to be my shoe for UTMB this year. So you can move your mouse around and have a look at various sections that interest you. Right, let's get stuck in to the facts and figures. Before we start, I bought the shoe 100% with my money off the Nike website to give you that completely impartial review. And I put about 70k through this shoe. Alternatively, as we're out in Chamonix, about 3,000 meters of climbing all through the rugged trails. There's been a significant weight decrease between this and the outgoing model. This is coming in around about 290 grams, the old shoe about 320. So yeah, we really like to see that. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the review. This is very much what's called a road to trail shoe. So you could use this on the road as you're running to the trails, and then on your trails to get your trail run done as well. There's no carbon plate in this shoe. It is reasonably stiff as shoes go. The price is coming in around about £115 in the UK, or around about 140 US dollars. And the main bulk of the shoe is the React foam, Nike's hard-wearing foam, which they use and have been using in their trail shoes for a while. It's working well here, where you really need that shock absorbing and that kind of shoe that really is going to take a beating. There's a 9mm drop between the back of the shoe and the front of the shoe. And I got this shoe in my regular UK size 12, and the fit was absolutely perfect, completely true to size. And finally, like the vast majority of trail shoes, this is a neutral shoe. Right, let's get stuck into the positives. Right guys, the first like here is comfort. This is one of the most comfortable trail shoes I've ever worn. The Nike 36 Trail was fantastic. The Trail 2 and Trail 3 were okay, but in the Trail 4, really enjoying this. Nice lockdown fit, the Nike Flywire here. I've used the extra eyelet at the top here to get that nice lockdown. No slipping, no hot spots. It's just been a joy to run in. Super comfortable. Can't really fault it in any way so far. The second like here, the road performance of this shoe. Most trail shoes are quite heavy, quite bulky, with all the grip on the bottom. Quite hard to run when you have those asphalt, those tarmac sections. But for this, I've managed to take this up to around 345 a K pace, really quite brisk, and it has felt really, really nice. Now, it's obviously not as nice as a dedicated road shoe like the Pegasus 39, but, well, mainly because of all the extra traction, the grip on the bottom here, but it turns over really nicely. So if you have got a race that's a bit road, bit trail, I really think you're going to benefit just as much on the road as you are on the trail with this type of shoe. And the third like is the grip on this shoe, specifically the mountain trails that we have here, the likes of the gravel, the rocky type of trails, that sort of hard pack gravel type thing. The grip on the shoe's been fantastic. They have completely updated the outsole here. We've got 3 new sort of lug tread patterns. That combination is really working well. The outgoing Trail 2 and Trail 3, the grip was so poor in most conditions. But for me, so far, in the wet, the dry, on this mountain gravelly type of road that I've been testing this shoe on, it has gripped and it has been a really good shoe to run in. We'll come on to some more damper, muddy bits in the dislike. And my final like is the weight loss of this shoe. It makes it so much nicer to run in than the outgoing model. The last one, it was heavy. You just felt fatigued by running it. This is a light, it's agile, it's quite responsive going around corners. You really sort of feel it's just part of your whole body rather than a big weight at the end of your foot. It's just the type of shoe that I put on and it feels nice. The comfort from my first like there, that lightweight, that responsiveness, it just wants to go fast and you just want to have fun in it out on the trail. Moving on to the dislikes. Now don't get fooled into thinking this is an all seasons type of shoe. If it gets quite muddy, as we get a lot in the UK and Europe, and that sort of winter running, that maybe like cross-country style running, this grip on this shoe is still not good enough to cope with that. The Trail 2 and Trail 3, it was appalling. This is a good step up, but it's still not good enough to handle that muddy UK wintry type sticky mud that a lot of us go out running in those winter months. It's a bit of a dislike, but it's one of those things that it's really nice to run in that sort of summery, traily, alpine sort of environment as we're in here. The second dislike, I just got some minor Achilles pain after my first run I went out in this shoe. It just was a little bit stiff at the back, but I had a little rest day afterwards, came out the next day, and the second, third and fourth run in the shoe have been absolutely fine. So I'm not sure why that is, just want to bring it up. It just needs a little bit of wearing in. And my final dislike, for me, I'm not loving this colorway. For trail shoes, sometimes it's going to get muddy. It would be nice to have a darker colorway as well. At the moment, Nike have just released this one colorway so far. So hopefully, and I've got no idea, there's going to be some darker colorways along the way. But what do you guys think about this colorway? What do you think? Do you like it? Let us know down in the comments. So there we have it, guys, my likes and dislikes for this shoe. And conclusion, how I would sum up this shoe is like the Nike Trail 36 with some added grip. It's got all that comfort, that nice ride, those summery, spring, summer, autumn trails, absolutely fantastic. Not going to be very good in the winter months in my opinion. Hopefully maybe with a Gore-Tex version, some darker colours, it will be a little bit nicer if the weather gets a little bit inclement. I think that's the right word. I'm off to carry on with my UTMB training. This shoe at the moment is the leader for what I'm going to be wearing for UTMB. So we're going to get a lot more other shoes in to test and see what it's like. But at the moment, I wouldn't have a problem putting this on for the race. But that's where you guys come in. Let us know what shoes should I be getting in to test. Some Ultras, some Hokas, some things like that. I want to get some different types of shoe in to test to see what we might be taking round the Mont Blanc at the end of August. So that's today's question of the day. What other shoes do you want to see us getting in to test? Please like and share this video with some of your trail running friends, someone that might be looking to get into some trails. This would be a really good option actually. Follow along for some more training as we get ready for UTMB. Thanks guys for all the support. Check out the website benparks.com, latest training plans, hats, gear for all of your running to help you become a better, faster and stronger runner. That's it guys, we will see you in the next one.